comes to my mind is movie time, because weekends are usually times where you unwind, you relax from all the long week of stress that you have been having. So whether you prefer to do movies on Friday evenings or on Saturdays, whichever your preference is, you should do it. Good afternoon and welcome to another exciting time of Popcorn on TSL Nigeria TV. My name is Ejiro Omoigiade and I'm your host. Alright, so today on Popcorn, I want to talk about something that, I'm always here talking about movies, but today I decided I should give you, 5 reasons why you should watch a movie. And my number one reason, first of all, is the one that we are all conversant with. Now, there's several reasons why you should watch a movie. I think there's so many reasons. It's almost the same reason why you should read a book. So I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should watch a movie. And number one is something that we all know. For relaxation. Now, we should watch a movie to relax, to unwind, to just relieve our stress. And one of the best recommendations to watch a movie for relaxation would be a funny movie that has comic relief, that just makes you laugh and enjoy yourself and makes you really happy. My number 2 reason would be for motivation. Now, many people watch movies at times when they're down, and I think these are very good times to watch movie. You may feel depressed and you feel like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything, but when you watch a good movie, it would really help you at that time to relieve you from the stress that you're feeling at that moment. So for motivation. And then number 3 thing I want to talk about is for entertainment. Now, some of us just love entertainment. We just love to watch a movie and just be entertained in the long run. So that's entertainment. And then I thought about this one, my number 4 reason, and I said it's true. Sometimes you sit down to watch a movie and it makes you do a lot of reasoning, a lot of analysis. So this number 4 reason is for analytical thinking. Do you know you could watch a movie and it makes you begin to analyze things, it makes you begin to see things from a different angle, and you ask yourself, okay, I didn't see it that way. Oh, this is how the human mind works. So it helps you for analytical thinking. And my number 5 reason is it expands your knowledge. You think of how many movies you watched and you learned something new. You learned a particular subject about something. You learned how to operate your gadgets better. You learned how to do so many things. So watching movies is not just for the fun of it. There's so many things you can get from watching a good movie. So these are my five reasons why you should watch a movie. So every time you think of popcorn and we're going to give you countdowns and all that, just know that we're bringing you something to help you relax, to help you learn something new, to help you go down memory lane and you are excited. All right, we're going to short break. When we return, we will be talking about the top 10 best superhero movies that came out in the last decade. Stick around, don't go anywhere. Welcome back from that short break. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about the top 10 best superhero movies that came out in the last decade, but we're going to do the below 5 today, and then we'll do the top 5 next week. So I'm starting off with the top 5, and on my below 5 list, on number 10, I have Wonder Woman. Now, I remember watching Wonder Woman in the cinemas and I just kept doing wow, like it was just a wow thing for me, from all the stunts that they had to the part where I knew she came out and she showed off, she pulled her jacket and she showed off that she was wearing not the regular dressing and she was dodging all the bullets with her hand and everything. She was ready to give them bass loose. So I really loved Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is one of DC comics that has for me really was really an action moment for me, and I was always looking forward to seeing it over and over again. And I must tell you that there's some movies you should just watch in the big screen, like actually watch them in the cinemas. Here's a clip of, you know, that part when she came out and she was dodging bullets, the first part where she came into the real world. Here's a clip of it. Enjoy.
This is no man's land, Diana. It means no man can cross it, all right? This battalion has been here for nearly a year, and they barely gained an inch. All right, because on the other side, there are a bunch of Germans pointing machine guns at every square inch of this place. This is not something you can cross. It's not possible.
So what? So we do nothing?
No, we are doing something. We are. We can't save everyone in this war. This is not what we came here to do.
No, but it's what I'm going to do.
Taking all the fire, let's go! Good. Go! Go! Down! Strike down! Strike down!
Alright, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that clip. Gave a lot of, Basbos and girl power. Alright, so my number 9, I am talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, when I saw this movie, I was really excited, from a regular guy who his father was just really daunting. I remember the scene where Miles his father dropped him at school, and then his father told him I love you, he didn't reply, and then his father took the sticker and then said you have to say it back. It was really embarrassing, but it was also a very funny scene. And then when he found out that he had Spider-Man powers, and he was shocked, like, oh my god, he kept clipping everything kept hooking on his hand and all. So one of the beautiful things about this movie is that it's really for comic lovers, the people who love comic. I just really like animation, so anything that brings comedy, makes me laugh, I am just excited to watch it. So here is a clip of the part where Miles finds out that he has Spider-Man powers. Enjoy and don't go anywhere.
Miles, let's go.
That's weird. My pants shrank. I think I hit puberty. I gotta get my pants. Wait, why is the voice in my head so loud? What?
I know you snuck out last night, Morales.
Play dumb. Who's Morales? Not that dumb.
Hey!
He'll never find you. No. What is happening?
Hey, he's got a nice voice.
Open up! Stop sticking! Keep sticking, Mouse! Whoa!
Hofstadter is suggesting is that we look on the other.
Okay.
My room! Why is this happening? Please stop sticking. Please keep sticking.
Alright, on my number 8. On number 8, I'm talking about, X-Men franchise is one amazing franchise that I kept anticipating, looking forward to. Every time I heard there was something that looked like X-Men, I was ready to watch it. But there's one particular character that we all love that never dies, refuse to die. Always saves the day. I am talking about Logan, Wolverine the Great. And this is a movie where Logan, all the X-Men, they're going into extinction, and we found out that they're a very new breed of X-Men, the children with superpowers that they really needed to save. And then someone comes to Logan for help, and her name is Laura. She comes to Logan for help. She's just a mini version of Logan, a mini Wolverine, and I begin to see all the things her fighting skills. She was almost as violent, even more violent than Wolverine. And so it first of all, it gave me the shocks and thrills, but I love action, so when I was watching it I was happy. And I know that many of us, when we saw Logan, was just as excited as always. It had everything, action back to back, and I don't think it was short of everything that we had seen from the previous franchise that kept coming up. So here's a clip of when Laura fights with Reeves, and that part was just crazy. Enjoy and stick around.
Laura!
Laura. No. Move! Go!
Stop shooting! She heals! Move!
welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that clip as much as I did. Now on my number 7, I'm talking about the Incredibles 2, and the Incredibles 2 for me was just he's back to back. All the scenes were interesting. There's something to look forward to. The graphics, the animation was just a complete, beautiful hit for me. And if you had watched the first Incredibles years ago, you would know that this one did not leave us less excited. All right, so one of the things I really loved in the Incredibles was the part where the baby and the raccoon was fighting. It was just really exciting. The raccoon kept fighting back, and I was wondering, how can you be fighting a baby that is really stronger than you? What was the point? So here's a clip of that scene where the baby and the raccoon was fighting. Stick around. Alright, so welcome back. Now my final 5 for this week. I said we'll do 10, but this week we're doing just 5, and this is my below 5. We'll do our top 5 next week. Alright, so my final 5 is Avengers Endgame. Now Avengers Endgame was one movie that everybody anticipated. They kept looking forward to it. They kept anticipating, they kept expecting it. You kept hearing that it would be the biggest hit, to make the most money, and then all the anticipation. And really, when Avengers Endgame came out, it did not beat our expectations at all. In fact, many people were heartbroken that our one and only Iron Man died. Tony died in that scene, but it did not beat our expectation. Every scene was something to look forward to. Every scene was like you were cracking your head and thinking, oh my god, what's going to happen, So here's the clip of the final scene, the part where they all came together and began to fight. Here's a clip of that scene. Enjoy, don't go anywhere.
Assemble.
No, give me that. You have the little one.
Hi, welcome back, guys. This is where we will be drawing the curtain for popcorn this week. But I will not forget to tell you that Joker just came out last weekend and it made the earning in the US for the box office. So far this year, it made $93.5 million in the US alone. And that means that if you have not seen this movie, then there was something about this movie that everybody went out to watch. So telling you to go and watch it because I haven't seen it yet, and I'm actually anticipating to go and see the movie so that I know why it's made that much money this weekend, last weekend. So and also 2 movies are coming out this week. Now I noticed that like 5 movies have come out, so a couple of 2 movies I want you to go and see this weekend. It came out yesterday, 11th of October. I want you to go and see Adam's Family and Gemini Man. Gemini Man is the double of Will Smith. It's something you really need to go and see because I personally is anticipating seeing that movie. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm making plans to go and see it. Okay, that's it for this week on Popcorn. Do not forget to follow us on all our social media platforms. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. That subscribe button is just the red tiny button by the side when you open our videos on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then do not forget to visit a friend, watch a movie, hang out, enjoy yourself. It's the weekend. It's the best time to have a lovely weekend. Goodbye for now.
Stay connected to TSL Nigeria and get updates on the go all day, every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on TSL Nigeria Space TV and join our online family.